Okay, Mr. Daly, are you ready with Mr.
Yes,
Smith?
sir.
Okay, Mr. Smith, you can come forward, please. Is file 24-21898-FH People versus Larry Preston Smitty. We are here today for sentencing. In this case, we are proceeding today by video conference. First, let me ask Mr. Daly to place your appearance on the record.
James Daly, appearing on behalf of the defendant, Your Honor.
And sir, you are Larry Preston Smitty.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Smitty, have you had an opportunity to read and review your pre-sentence report?
Yes, sir.
Have you had an opportunity to discuss that report with Mr. Daly?
Yes, sir.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Daly and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, sir.
Do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any of the information that is in your pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Daly, does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exist any known constitutional defects?
No, Your Honor.
There are no sentencing guidelines in this case because it's a misdemeanor plea. So, Mr. Daly, is there anything you want to say on behalf of Mr. Smitty at this point?
Your Honor, we believe it's a fair and accurate report. It's obvious from the reports that Mr. Smitty gets in relationships where he then has some anger issues. He recognizes that, he understands that, he's been dealing with that, and he believes he has that problem under control.
All right, Mr. Smitty, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf before the court passes sentence?
No, Your Honor.
In determining the appropriate sentence in this case, the court has considered the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of confinement, the report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what's been said on the record here today. The criteria and reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, vindication for the law, and protection of society. There is a sentencing agreement in this case to no upfront jail. This is a conviction for domestic violence, second offense. Would note though that there are 4 prior domestic violence convictions in Mr. Smitty's criminal history. That's pretty concerning, Mr. Smitty. You need to do something to change.
I've gotten into a stable relationship with my daughter's mother, Your Honor, so I'm trying my best to do that, Your Honor.
The recommendation based on the sentencing agreement is for 18 months of probation. I will at this point follow that. I would say, Mr. Smitty, given the history, it would be a short leash on probation. Excuse me. This can't continue to happen. If it does, there's going to have to be a different response from this side of the table. So it will be the sense of the court that you serve a period of probation for 18 months. You must pay a fine of $500, court cost of $750, state cost of $50, crime victims fee of $75, supervision fee of $30 per month that would be increased to $60 per month if electronic monitoring is required, DNA fee of $60. You must enroll in and complete the domestic violence alternative program with John Bailey. You must have no contact with Emily Woodruff. You must sign any release information required by probation, and you must not engage in any assaultive behavior, whether verbal, physical, or any other nature. You have the ability to request an appeal of your sentence, Mr. Smitty. The bailiff is going to hand to you 3 copies of the notice of right to appellate review and request for appointment of attorney form. to ask you to sign one copy of that form on the receipt of notice heading and return that to the bailiff. That just indicates you got your copies of those forms. And if you want to appeal your sentence and request an appointed attorney, you need to fill out the remaining portion of that form, mail it to the address listed in the form within 42 days. Understand that?
Sure.
Okay. Anything else today, Mr. Dale?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you. We are all set. Mr. Smitty, you'll need to report to Mike McCarron in District Court Probation this coming Tuesday at 8 a.m.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Murphy, are you ready with Mr. Flores' case?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, this is file 24-21845-FH People versus Raymond Flores. We are here today for a sentencing hearing, and we are proceeding today by video. I'm sorry, proceeding today in person. First, let me ask Mr. Murphy to place your appearance on the record.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Matthew Murphy, appearing behalf of Mr. Flores.
And sir, you are Raymond Flores.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Flores, have you had an opportunity to read and review your pre-sentence report?
Yes, Your Honor.
You had an opportunity to discuss that report with Mr. Murphy.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Murphy and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any of the information that is in your pre-sentence report?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Murphy, does the pre-sentence report disclose any prior convictions in which there exist any known constitutional defects?
No, Your Honor.
And the probation officer has calculated the minimum sentencing guidelines in this case to be from 5 to 23 months. Do you agree with that?
I do, Your Honor.
Before the court passes sentence, Mr. Murphy, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr.
Just briefly, Your Honor, we would ask the court to adopt the recommendation in the pre-sentence investigation report, the recommendation from the probation department, and follow the plea agreement. We believe the plea agreement was appropriate in this matter, as well as the recommendation for probation. Your Honor, I believe that, Your Honor is very well aware of the situation in this case. I know that we had motion hearings, and I focused, and I think I played or gave Your Honor a portion of the body cams. And focused on the beginning of the incident. I didn't talk about, because it wasn't relevant for those motions, how it played out after Mr. Flores was taken away from the scene. From my recollection, for watching body cams, he had calmed down. I believe he may even apologized to the officers. Once he got away from the situation, once he got away from, I guess you want to call it that environment, it escalated, that scene escalated quickly after Mr. Flores was taken away as well. But again, he is deeply apologetic for what happened that day, Your Honor. Again, I believe probation is appropriate and that he'll perform well on probation, that he won't perform or he won't act this way again, Your Honor. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Flores, is there anything you'd like to say on your own behalf before the court passes sentence?
Yes, Your Honor. Like Mr. Murphy said, I apologize to the officers that it happened with. That I know when alcohol's involved, lots of dumb stuff happens. And I regret drinking that night, because if I wasn't drinking that night, I would never be here in front of you, being on probation. I just apologize to the police officers. I know they ain't here right now, but I still apologize.
All right. In determining the appropriate sentence in the case, the courts consider the seriousness of the offense, your history, the principle of proportionality, the statutory penalty, the cost of report and recommendation of the probation department, as well as what's been said on the record here this morning. The criterion reasons for the sentence are the nature and gravity of the offense, the discipline appropriate to its commission, deterrence against repetition by you and by others, vindication for law, and the protection of society. Mr. Flores is 44 years old, has 3 prior felonies, 11 prior misdemeanors. In this case, has been convicted of 2 counts of assaulting, resisting, obstructing a police officer. I did, as Mr. Murphy indicated, have occasion to review the body cam footage of this incident. in relation to the motion hearing. Having reviewed that and given the fact that there is a sentencing agreement, I do think that the recommendation is appropriate. I understand that the recommendation is a result in a below guideline sentence, but I think that is appropriate in these circumstances, given the fact that there is a sentencing agreement between the people and Mr. Flores that calls for no upfront jail. And so I'm going to follow the recommendation. I just say, Mr. Flores, I think you touched on it and seemed to have an understanding that, as I saw it, alcohol kind of fueled this incident, and some people can consume a lot of alcohol and be fine and happy. Some people consume a lot of alcohol and it has a different effect. And just me watching that incident, it looked like out having a good time, but when you drink alcohol, you have kind of a hair trigger. And I think that that's something that needs to be addressed while you're on probation, and the terms of probation are directed at doing that. So I hope you'll participate in it, and I hope that you will find value in it, and not have to live a circumstance like that. It will be the sense of the court that you serve period probation for 1 year and 6 months, subject to the following conditions. You must not use or possess alcoholic beverages or other intoxicants. You must not enter bars or other places where the primary purpose is to serve alcoholic beverages for drinking on site, unless your field agent has first given you written permission for your employment at a specific location. You must comply with the requirements of drug and alcohol testing as directed by your field agent. You must not attempt to submit any fraudulent or adulterated samples for testing. You must not hinder, obstruct, tamper, or otherwise interfere with the testing procedures. And you must present proper identification at the time of testing. Pay the cost of your substance abuse testing. Use or possess any controlled substances or drug paraphernalia unless prescribed to you by a licensed physician, or be with anyone that you know to possess those items. You must complete outpatient or residential substance abuse treatment when you're referred by your field agent. You must complete the substance abuse assessment when you're referred by your field agent. You must not engage in any assaultive, abusive, threatening, or intimidating behavior. You must not use any object as a weapon. You must not own, use, or have under your control or area of control any type or imitation of a weapon. You must not be in the company of anyone that you know to possess those items. You must serve jail time of 3 days with credit for 3 days served. You must pay a crime victims assessment in the amount of $130, a supervision fee of $30 per month. That would get increased to $60 per month if electronic monitoring is required. You must pay a $750 court cost, $136 state cost, and a $60 DNA fee. You do have the ability, Mr. Flores, to request an appeal of your sentence. The bailiff is going to hand to you 3 copies of a notice of right to appellate review and request for appointment of attorney form. I'm going to ask you to sign 1 copy of that form under the receipt of notice heading and give that back to the bailiff. That just means you got your copies of those forms. Okay, and if you want to request an appeal of your sentence, Mr. Flores, you would need to fill out the remaining portion of that form and mail it to the address listed in the form within 42 days. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Anything else on this case, Mr. Murphy?
Nothing further, Your Honor. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. You're all set. Mr. Stevenson, when do you need Mr. Flores to report?
I'll meet him out in the hallway. I can speak with him in the hallway.
You'll just step in the hallway, Mr. Stevenson. Come on, talk. Thank you.
Thank you.